Hello, everyone. This is going to be a week in my life, Cheres, as a cancer patient who is undergoing treatment the second time around. But I just woke up. It's currently 9 a.m., a late start. If this was a normal setup, I would already be up by somewhat 6:30, and then after that I would be working out. But this is not a normal setup because I am not a normal person. Usually days like this, there's no plan. I've finished my first cycle of treatments, so the game plan is I have 4 cycles of targeted chemotherapy, so 1 cycle down. After that, I will undergo another stem cell transplant. I had that last year. Unfortunately, it wasn't successful. Hence, we are here today. But I'm just having breakfast. I'm having a sourdough bread because I'm not that hungry, and then we have to take some pills.
We interrupt this program for an important news announcement.
For an average person, when their counts drop, or what the fuck am I talking about? Wait. For an average person, when they get sick, it's faster for them to recover. However, for a person like me who is not normal, it takes me a while to recover from infections, or I don't recover at all. It's important for me to take my maintenance. So we're here again taking these little friends of mine. We have for today's roster, we have a cyclovir, which I think is antibacterial. I'm not so sure. And then we have Bactrim also. I think it's another antibacterial. And then we have Ponzan. That's an antifungal medication. So these are keeping me protected. Just got out the shower because hygiene is very important in times like this. Rinse all of those germs off, because the only way to really release chemo, from my knowledge, is through sweating, through defecation, fast motion, as they call it here in Singapore, or pooing, in layman's term, peeing. So those are ways to release the chemo. But today, this is the game plan for Monday. My platelets are really low. They're at 16 right now. My doctor has ordered a transfusion for platelets later in the day. So last year, before I got my brother's stem cells, I had no issues with platelet transfusions. I wouldn't get any allergic reaction or any type of bad reaction per se. After I got my brother's stem cells, my body just reacted negatively. So there was a lot of itching, a lot of rashes. So before I do my platelet transfusion, my doctor has ordered... Wait, my brain is like lagging. But anyways, yes, we're gonna have a platelet transfusion. But before the transfusion, we will need some medicines to ensure that I do not get rashes, because they're really bad rashes.
A few moments later.
But the allergy was so bad last time. It was very itchy.
Yeah, I think so. I think last time quite bad.
Yeah, the allergy was really bad last month.
So we're gonna have a platelet transfusion now. I have my mango juice being set up. Because it's yellow. It burns. It burns. We're having the transfusion now, so it would run for 30 minutes. It's much more shorter than a blood transfusion, so I have it right over there, A positive, and hopefully there are no side effects to this, because when I had the rash last time, it was very itchy. So hopefully this time there's none. It's not as visible in camera, but I am having a slight allergic reaction. It's not as bad as it was last week, but there are a little bit of rashes growing. Yeah, they're manageable. They're not as itchy, but I think they're gonna give me another dose of that medication just to suppress the allergies.
The next day.
Today is Tuesday. Wait, I'm not in frame. Hold on. Nope, that ain't the button.
Meanwhile.
Perfect. I had my consultation with my doctor. So for context, this week is also my birth week, meaning my birthday is up and coming. I'm gonna be 25. I'm spending my birthday in a hospital again. We're gonna have some dim sum today. Lunch is gonna be amazing. So we have like these. Take two. Here is a proper view of the food. So this is a yam puff, and then these are some shrimp wontons that go with my soup, shrimp rice rolls, spring spring rolls, vegetarian spring rolls. Bon appetit!
24 hours later.
Wait, zoom in. As you can see, it is already Wednesday, September 10. I am so bad at vlogging right now because, to be completely honest, there's not much to do in the hospital. But anywho, as you can see, my skin is really bad. It's so dry. So I have another donor. It's the guy in white. And he's scared as my family pulled through. They brought us a few things. So I have some of my chemo essentials. These are just some ginger candies that will help me throughout chemotherapy. And then I also have this essential hydration pack. So they're like powders that I add to my water just so that it's easier for me to drink. They also pulled through with the Filipino snacks. So we have oishi cracklings and cheese rings for my mom, and how Filipino. It's in a SM supermarket bag. I wanted to show you guys my new blankie. It's Care Bears. I've been into Care Bears recently. So last year it was Jellycats, but this year it's like Care Bears. I don't know, the idea of just being in a hospital and fighting for your life and trying to survive makes you want to feel like a kid again. So I have like my Care Bears with me. Wait, where's the other one? Where's the here? So I have 3 Care Bears. It's a Care Bear Nation. I was waiting until tomorrow to open this when it was gonna be my birthday, but my friend Ella has sent this over to my house a few weeks ago. Let's open it up. So it says, people who make life worth living. These are probably messages. Aww. So it's like pictures of my family and then my friends. Aww, that's so sweet. And then there are letters. 3 handwritten letters. So cute! Aw, thanks guys. Damn, I wonder where they got these photos. Oh my gosh, this is from like Halloween when I was a fat kid. The US trip with my family. This was like my last out-of-country trip besides Singapore. This was in Japan. Damn, how did they get some of these? And then I have like photos with both of my siblings. This is Ella. She gave me that. Oh, it's me at work. But I already resigned because health is wealth. Because it's 3 p.m. usually that's when the episodes for the Summer I Turned Pretty release. I really watch it when I can because that's like one of the things that I look forward to while I'm in isolation. And I can't believe like it's almost over, but let's see if they have already uploaded it on Prime. And let's see, the summer new episode. Yes. Okay, so episode 10 is already uploaded. You know, in that series I would slap belly. Ooh, I'm looking forward to this. Team Bonrad, don't me.
Several hours later.
Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday to you. No cat like happy birthday. Happy birthday to Ayana. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. Good morning, guys. I just woke up from my slumber. It's my birthday morning. Feeling kind of blue, but it's okay. It's alright. We're gonna open some presents from home. So I have one here from my brother and then one here from my brother's girlfriend. So I was checking my email this morning and there was a suspicious email from my friend Regina that said it was from Ayala concierge team. Then I opened it. It's like a PDF file full of messages from my friend. Goes a long way to the 40th page. So I'm gonna read that later. But thank you guys so much. Let's open the gifts from my brother. This is from my brother. I wonder what he got me. Oh, I wonder what this is. He said I like it. He got me a Care Bear! A baby Care Bear! Aw, thanks, Age! Okay, next is from my brother's girlfriend. Thanks, Rian, so much for the gifts. Aww. Thanks, Rian. Thank you so much. Has the 20th anniversary Kuromi. Thank you. Everyone knows me and my toys. And then there's one more from my brother's girlfriend. So this is another gift from my brother's girlfriend. It's a Lotso stuffed toy. Thanks, Rian. Soft. Thank you very much. Family is here. My dad's here. My mom's here. My little brother's here. And my older brother is nowhere to be found. But I have new Care Bear. So I have small one from my older brother. And then from my friend at work, I have a new Care Bear. My nurse has came in with a few gifts. So she gave me a teddy bear. They're so cute. It's ombre and pink. So thank you, Nurse Sansan, for these. These are so cute to add to my bear collection. So I have like a lot of stuffed toys with me right now. I feel like it's a coping mechanism and it gives me comfort during times like this. Then I also received these balloons from Storytime. I'll say the Storytime while sitting. But anyways, I received those balloons from what started as an inquiry on TikTok because I call her now Tita Rose Beth. I received a DM from her because her son was also going through the same thing as me. He's also someone who is battling cancer. And then she reached out to me via TikTok and asked me who was my doctor. So I did not expect that our worlds are somewhat very close to each other. We have mutual friends, and apparently her son's girlfriend is a relative of ours, which we just found out recently while we were here in Singapore. So it's crazy to think that the world is really small and how connected we are with each other. And I didn't also expect that my TikTok page, when I first started it, would have this reach on how I could help people and, among other things, I think inspire others despite whatever situation they're going through, making new friends also throughout this process. I'm just very grateful for the impact that I have shared throughout this whole journey. And yeah, I don't know what to say anymore, but crazy. So, may mini salubong lang ako dito in the hospital. So, every year, during my birthday, ever since I was little, I would always have like pakain or parang parties sa school. When I was little, I would bring food from either Jollibee or McDo. When I was working also, I would do the same thing. I would bring food to the office. I would consider myself a pretty generous person. Like, I like giving back and I like sharing my blessings with others. So, I have some donuts from Dunkin' Donuts and I'm going to distribute it to the staff here in the hospital, such as my nurses and the cleaning staff and the butlers who serve my food every time or for every meal. So I'm gonna share this with them.
2 days later.
Hi guys, so it's been a few days. It's currently Saturday today. I did not vlog yesterday and last Thursday afternoon or evening because I wasn't feeling well on the evening of my birthday. So I just had pizza. My family came over. I spent time with them. And then the next day, I just completely blacked out because I wasn't feeling well, so they gave me painkillers. So I slept throughout the whole day. But today I was just doing some editing for this video, but I would just want to say it's been a crazy few days. Fighting. If you guys want to see more videos like this or vlogs, comment down below because it's an effort to edit them. And my therapist told me to find means of how do I say this? Finding means. What? Because my therapist told me to find ways on how I can make myself busy but at the same time feeling fulfilled. That's it, guys, and good night, world.